All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Plastic Memories, episode 11.
Okay.
We had our confession.
We did have our confession
and it was
last
wholesome
episode.
And wonderful.
Super wholesome and
right
wonderful.
In the workplace, in front of everybody.
Everyone to see and cheer. Yep.
And people broke character because it was so wholesome. Freaking Sherry was crying. Mm-hmm. Zach had a wholesome smile on his face. What is this?
He smiled before, but never in a wholesome way.
Right,
so,
yes, absolutely. Yeah. Michiru was cheering them on.
Yeah,
and then we had
wonderful.
Kazuki just being like, all right.
I need a drink.
Yeah, this is good. But Constance, you need to drink with me. This is good. He's like, oh, okay, yeah.
Now, given that this is happening, we have 3 episodes left. My personal prediction is that we're in for a very sweet, happy episode here.
Possibly, yes.
Because, all right, yay, happiness time. Mm-hmm. And then that way we can have utter sadness, tragedy, and aftermath. Or something along those lines. Some
in
mixed
the next
flex of those
episodes after that, or you mean as a cliffhanger at the end of this episode?
Well, maybe, but no, I think this episode we're gonna be pretty safe on. They might put something in there at the end, but I think it's gonna. I think this episode's gonna be pretty happy.
I'm gonna go for cliffhanger of horrible.
I could see a cliffhanger. I could definitely see a cliffhanger. Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of almost want one.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah. But until then, it should be wholesome and wonderful and happy. Hopefully.
Indeed. So y'all, let's get into this. All right, everyone, be sure to go check out the reaction portion of the episode in the description below, and then come back here for the discussion. All right, they're a couple, and they are an awkward.
Oh yeah,
awkward
bumbling,
turtle.
Blushing.
What am I doing? It's awkward.
No, they're not ready for that yet.
Anyway, what's exciting about this is that they get time to just be their silly, adorable selves, and that's good. Yeah, that's really good.
And what Iris said at the end of wanting to just spend time with you, and that those moments, can be the most precious. That really was important.
Right. One of the things that's good that they're bringing up is that while she made the decision, in the previous episode to make this happen, she kind of has these questions that kind of show us still where she's at. The question of, hey, would this make you happy? Okay, then I'll do it.
Right.
It's the idea of that she would rather be direct, straightforward, and in some ways a little bit unromantic in order, in that respect, to make sure that she is making good memories here.
Yeah.
And I would say that is in some ways my favorite part of this episode, in that they are systematically trying to figure out the ways in order to make little sweet good memories.
Yep.
And in some ways the process of trying to find that way to make good memories is all part of the memory. Yeah. So the fact that it all leads to them spending more time together is exactly what I'm all about that. And Constance being like, hey, can we just end this whole madness? You guys just cook together.
Yeah.
Who cares if you're good at it or not?
Yep.
Just go and do it.
I will say, for any of you that haven't tried this, cooking with somebody, even if not in a romantic sense or whatever, but you're just wanting to hang out, and you don't want to just say hang out at a restaurant or something, because that when I had my summer job in Eastern Washington, that was something that we often would do because there was nothing to do in that town. It was tiny, under 400 people. So, but the thing is that would never. We were just doing it not for the food, but to just sort of hang out and socialize. But it's so much more fun when y'all go to the grocery store and you're like, okay, what are we gonna do? And then you get stuff, and then you take it back, and you're like, all right, now how do we actually do this? And then you make it and you eat it, and it's great. It's all part of the experience and
all part of the process.
Yep, it's wonderful.
Oh, okay. So all the other characters kind of reeling with the aspect of oh joy, we have a young couple displaying PDA and
hand holding
and talking lovey-dovey in the most subtle ways, not even really overtly, and they're just like, okay, we get it, and in some ways it was it was something where I'm like, okay, yeah, we get it. Michiru, you were being so like helpful and stuff, and now she's all like, don't flaunt it and don't do all this stuff or anything. I'm like,
yeah,
all right, you're being tsundere
she's like,
again.
okay. I kind of did my thing and I encouraged it, and now you guys are doing great, right? You don't need my help, you know? Oh, right. You actually need my help? Okay, I can help out. You know?
And then she became awesome in terms of like, okay, I can do what I can.
Yeah.
The characters on the sidelines, though, more of just kind of pointing them back towards each other, I guess is kind of the main point of this episode, in that they are trying to overcomplicate things, and then maybe even the advice of the other characters in the office ended up overcomplicating things as well. But yeah, just keeping it simple and enjoying each other's company, because they really don't have much time left, so whatever happens go for it, embrace it, you know. Carpe diem. I love that she's willing to journal again. Yeah, that was really good, and the fact that they opened up with that, I was like, all right. And then just the emotion that Ira displays when she realizes that she wrote that, and that you know, she's now the girlfriend to someone she loves, and it's just like, and the thing is, okay, so much of what they did was, now there's two sides to what I'm going to say, right? Was so cheesy. Yeah. And that's in a lot of ways very precious, because this is the young love. This is where it's like, it's the thing of where like Ira would, if you know she wasn't going to die, would start saying like, Ira, and then whatever Tsukasa's last name is, you know, like you know, and like drawing pictures of them having kids or whatever, you know, all that kind of stuff, right? So the idea really sappy, cheesy, really stuff. Sappy stuff. So the fact that she like, you know, draws a ketchup heart on like the omelet, and then she's like, you know, it's like, yeah, that's, go for it, go for it. Yeah. We have had a lot of build up to this, and now that they're finally just giving them time to be themselves, be a couple, it led to, in some ways, kind of the typical kind of humor stuff of like, you guys, what is your physicality level in your relationship? You haven't done it yet, have you? I love how they started though with like what was it? One of them suggested first like have you guys kissed? But then like Michiru, it was like, I think she actually said like, are you guys holding hands? No. That was Zach at the very beginning. That's right. Like, are you guys there trying to hold hands? Yeah, I like, and when Zach says stuff like that, it's great, because it's you know he's being absolutely like just a little troll, little troll there. So right. But yeah, Michiru also being like, oh, I wish I could get a confession like that, or give one, or what have you. Yeah. There's those little funny moments and stuff as well. Yeah. But other than that, the episode very light on the plot. This is something where they are creating memories. They are excited about making more memories, and in order for these memories to last and have them be something that will end up being remembered in a very specific format, Ira is journaling them. For her own sake, but you know that once she's gone, you know that Tsukasa is going to be reading that journal. He's going to be treasuring specific parts there, and there's probably going to be some like final entry or something that he hadn't read yet, or something like that, or some message to him, like hey. At the back of the journal, it could just be like she flipped the book over and she just started writing her message to him, you know, like a long time ago. I'm looking forward to that. I like the idea that also, given that there's probably some time skips in between said episodes, you could have the journaling thing being something where she's filled it out like with tons of stuff in between that time, and then we'll get to experience that through Tsukasa reading the journal at a future point. That could be really cool. Kazuki's jealousy. That seems like a very particular word choice, and I'm not sure. She's jealous of Tsukasa, though. She's jealous of Tsukasa. I'm not sure how much I buy it at the beginning, but then like thinking about it, like her
I mean, she did a lot to try to patch things up, but it wasn't so much of trying to cover up for the past. It was more of just saying like, hey, I admit that was a mistake. I hope you don't make the same one.
Right. You know? So is this a thing of where she's jealous of basically that time that Tsukasa gets with Aira is something that he's getting,
and that she won't get it, and that there's a very limited amount left. So her stubbornness, whatever you want to call it, or whatever it is about her that caused her to not fully patch things up before, she's now fully paying the price for, because she kind of doesn't have time to do that. Like,
sure.
Yeah.
In some ways, it's the same thing as what Eru said in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
In previous bits, that, Tsukasa gets Aira all to himself, basically.
Right.
In that aspect.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, okay. One of the things that I'm really excited for them to go into, if they do, like, they have to do it at least to some extent, I would say, because of the nature of this show, and the fact that Aira is going to die. But it's more of a question of, I guess, how much they're going to do it.
Yeah.
Is going into the whole idea of Aira thinking about the fact that I'm going to die. Like because this was a happy episode, right? And previously we had Aira thinking about it from a very negative space, where she didn't really have a solution other than to not make memories, right?
Okay.
And that was sort of where she came at it from.
Yeah.
I'm really curious to see how she if she continues to wrestle with it at points. Not that it changes her perspective on, or changes what she does, but gives her that perspective of, yeah, that's right, this is one of my last days left. Like, this is one of 21 or something like that, right?
Sure.
We've got 20 days left. What, how are we going to plan them out? Like, right. they make maybe they make an itinerary. Like, this was rice omelet day. The next day's curry day. Maybe they'll have something where it's like, all right, like you're planning a vacation. What do you want to do? Together.
Okay.
Over this next amount of time. And granted, it's mainly just living normal life. So maybe that was her addressing it there. But
I think that's part of it. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
But like that little bit of like ominous music that came in at the end.
Please let's have another wonderful day like this. So yeah, I think you'll at least get one.
Yeah.
Because the time doesn't really match up as, her running out of it soon.
Do you think they will run away?
I don't think become wanderers, essentially.
Yeah, I don't think they will, because they've both witnessed firsthand what a wanderer is like.
If anything, the scary part is whether or not she will start to basically lose herself in the final moments, and then become someone that they have to chase down and
maybe something where it's like they
recover.
Right, they put it off enough, because it's like, okay, yeah, we know the dangers, we're not going to run away, so can we just like really push it up to like the last 2 hours or something?
It would be a sad thing to see her essentially dealing with that, and have it be something where she would not bring it up with Tsukasa. So,
right, because it's that whole 5 stages of grief.
I mean, that's
bartering and whatnot, but
yeah. But okay, that's 2 more episodes left after this one, y'all. Yep. So if you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there. And all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us and the community there about this show, about anime in general. And you can also talk with Jacob about the sci-fi novel that he wrote.
That's right. So I wrote a sci-fi novel. It's called Battle Lines, and it's really awesome. And it's available on Amazon for purchase if you are so inclined. Link in the description down below. It's in both hardback and ebook. Go check it out.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.